Do you ever think of asking the Lord to tell you something about himself? You know, he knows all about you. You know very little about him, just what the Bible says. But there's so much more to him than just what the Bible says. I want to share a testimony with you. This was years when I lived in Alaska. Every year I would fly to Texas to visit my mom, and my favorite store was to shop in was Dillard's. I would always look in their shoe department, and I would look for sandals that had like gems on them. I never saw that in any other store, and that was kind of like my little treat. Every year I would buy myself a pair of sandals with these gems on them. And one year I went there and I couldn't find any, so I asked the sales representative, like, do you have any sandals with these gems on? And she goes, oh, bling, you mean bling bling? I've heard of that word before, but that was not something that I would use. But I said, yeah, with bling bling. Sure enough, and she showed me some, and I got me another pair. And this was, then, one day, I just asked God, tell me something about yourself. And this is what I heard. I like bling bling. Wow. I knew exactly what he meant. Because the Bible is full of like gems, rubies and sapphires. I don't know. The Bible talks a lot about these gems, right? The priest had them all over his breastplate, things like that. God said, I like bling bling. He's awesome. Can I encourage you today to get to know him? And one way to do that, of course, read his word, and of course, talk to him, but ask him about himself. Yes, ask him, some days I say, do you have anything to say to me, Lord, today? And some days just ask him, tell me something about yourself. And pay attention to the thoughts that you receive after that.